I have made the biggest mistake of my life, and I will never financially recover from this. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the PokeTamer channel, where we buy and sell Pokemon cards on eBay. And today we're opening up 2 packages. And yeah, a little bit dramatic at the beginning there, but I made the same mistake with both of them. Basically, I put offers in before I bothered to read the descriptions, so it's a bit of a rookie error. So I want you to use this video as a warning. Always read the eBay descriptions and always look at the pictures in detail before putting any offers in. That being said, I'm still hoping we can maybe scrape a little bit of profit from these. I just got a little bit overexcited when I saw them and thought I could get a bargain, but it's always worth remembering, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. So anyway, here's the damage. So package 38 cost me £5 with £1.55p postage. So that's £6.55p total, or roughly $9. And package 52 was a bit more expensive, and that cost me £15 with £1.55p postage for a total of £16.55p. And so that's around $21. So rounding that out altogether, we're looking at about $30 for both, or about £23. But anyway, yeah, let's get straight into these. I think we'll go for package 38 first, and let's see what sort of mess I've got myself into here. So whilst I'm opening this, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's been subscribing lately. Seriously, you guys are awesome, and it really does mean a lot to me. So if you're enjoying the video, please drop it a like and let me know your favourite card from this package in the comments. It does really help the channel grow, and I'm super grateful for all the support I've been getting recently. So let's take a look at these cards. Surprise, surprise, it's vintage. And I quite like these little folders they've come in. But I think it's going to be easier if I remove it from these now, so I'll quickly do that. So again, I paid about $9 for this bundle. You can see it's a decent stack of cards in the fact of it's quite a lot. If they're all in good condition, you know, it'd probably be worth the money. But as you can see with this first card on top, this is the issue we've got. We have got pen marks all over them. Someone's given Metapod Stun Spore 200 instead of 20, and put a little rare marker on it down here. What have they done up there as well? Is that an 88 on there? But yeah, this is the problem with these cards. They're damaged and they've got pen on them. Now, again, this is another warning. Always check the photos in detail. I don't think you could see a lot of this in the photos, but the seller had mentioned it in the listing, so it's my fault for not reading it. Problem is, once there's pen on a card, it's a complete write-off. A bit of edge wear, you know, creasing, that's all fine, you can get away with that. People don't mind that, they'll still put it in a binder. Even if you by some miracle got this pen off, you're still going to be left with like the indentation of the pen writing on it. So yeah, anything that's got pen on is a dead card basically. Now usually as I go through, I'd be flagging up prices just for like a bit of fun and that, but I won't do it with this bundle just purely because they're not going to be worth, even for like damaged card values, they're not going to be worth that. So let's just quickly go through anyway. So we've got this Metapod with the pen on it, so that's a complete write-off. We've got this Potion from base set, a Magnemite again from base set, which is completely battered. As you can see, it's completely creased and worn, and there's so much marking on that, so that's a goner as well. We have a Gust of Wind from base set. You see the big crease in that card there. That's an Energy from the e-reader series. I'll check that. The back of that looks okay, to be honest. That's such a shame. That's a nice card as well, but someone has written on it, so where it says sweep away, discard the top 3 cards from your deck, they've changed it to opponent's deck. So yeah, that's such a shame, but that's another write-off card. We have a Weedle from base set 2, a Potion from base set 2, a Machop from base set, nice big crease on the corner there. We have an Energy Removal from base set, an Abra from base set, a Switch from base set, a Staryu from base set, a Diglett from base set, a Vulpix from base set. Now this one you can see, it hasn't got pen on it, but it's got the markings as if someone's written on it. So yeah, it's another write-off one. Got Charmander from base set, it's just getting very creased and damaged. A Nidoran. Machoke. Ponyta. Growlithe. An Onix. Oh, there's a P written on this one. Kakuna. Psychic Energy. A Rhydon from Jungle. A Water Energy. A Kingler from Fossil. Fighting Energy. A Mysterious Fossil from Fossil. A Gambler from Fossil. A Lightning Energy from base set. A Slowpoke from Fossil. Fire Energy. Energy Search from Fossil. Grass Energy. A Grimer from Fossil. A Bill Card. A Kabuto from Fossil. Super Potion from base set. An Omanyte from Fossil. Oh, wow, big tear in that one. A Professor Oak from base set. A Drowsy from Team Rocket. Ooh, what's gone on with that? That's grim. A Coughing from Rocket. A Paris from Jungle. Another tear here. That's a Meowth from Rocket. A Coughing from Rocket. A Dark Raticate from Team Rocket. Don't know what that is up there. A Meowth from Jungle. An Oddish from Rocket. A Nidoran from Jungle. A Mankey from Team Rocket. An Oddish from Jungle. An Ekans from Team Rocket. An Execute from Jungle. A Psyduck from Team Rocket. An Eevee from Jungle. A Zubat from Team Rocket. A Machop from Team Rocket. And finally a Bellsprout from Jungle. Now, even the best cards in this pile here are heavy play, and that's as good as it gets. A lot of them are damaged, and a lot of them are just so far gone that you can't do anything with them. I think obviously some of them I can get away with putting in binders, and obviously, like I always say on the eBay listing, I'll be very clear that they're very heavy played cards in there. But ones like this with the pen on, so you've obviously got the Metapod, the Croconaw, and the Kakuna. They're too far gone. You're not going to be able to do anything with these. And now, I'm not one to talk. I'm not one to be able to judge here, because I have this, which is my genuine card from when I was a kid, and I scribbled an R on it trying to make a Team Rocket Sandshrew, and I have also tried to laminate it. So, you know, we do stupid things with our cards when we're kids, but I'm just not going to be able to resell these. I might try and think of something creative to do with them, you know, so they don't just go to waste, but I'll have to have a little think about that one. But anyway, let's move these out of the way. Let's get on to the second package, and let's hope it's a little bit better than this one. Here we go, package 52. Let's crack straight into this one. So if we remember, I paid £15 for this one with £1.55p postage, so £16, 55p, or I think I said there's about $21. But this one I purely bought based on the pictures. So I saw the first picture, and you know, there's less cards here, as you can see, but there's some really nice cards in there. I should have looked in more detail what the cards were and what they were like, but I just went straight for it. Just a little note to say here, I'm going to be putting up PSA 10 price listings. It's a little bit clickbaity, but I thought it'd just be funny for the contrast of the quality of the cards. So Lapras from Fossil. See now, this is the thing. In the listing, when I read the description, the seller had said that every card had a crease in it. But to be honest, if that's what they're talking about, that little thing down here, and this little one up here, and one there maybe, that's really not an issue for me. This card really isn't in that bad condition. Obviously Lapras itself isn't the most valuable card from Fossil, and you can see the holofoil scratched, but you would easily get about $3 for this card, I would have thought, even in this condition. But yeah, so that's not too bad. We're hopeful with that first one. Next we have got a Machamp from base set. Now, as you guys are probably aware, all of the base set Machamps come with this first edition stamp, so that doesn't improve the value or anything like that. Again, it's not in that bad of a condition. You can see here probably what they're talking about, the crease is this here, but it's not like a full-on bend in it. It's a slight bit of what I would call wrinkling on the back rather than a crease, because you're not seeing that on the front, so there's more of a wrinkle. Now even in this condition, you're looking, I'd say again, about, you'd easily get $2 for it. It's not the most sought after card in the world, but you'd easily get a couple of dollars in this condition, I would have thought. Next up we have got Victory Bell. Oh, okay, I can see what's happening with this one. Uh-oh. So that is a full-on damaged card, as in you couldn't even sell that, to be honest. This is more like what I thought we'd be getting in this package. So you see there's a crease on the back and stuff, but honestly if it was stuck down and wasn't flaking off like this, you'd probably get a bit of value for it, but this is worth 0 in this condition. You can't sell that, so again it might go into the other pile, and I'll try and think of something creative to do with that. Oh, hold on a second. See, I just had to double check that quickly, but this is a no symbol error Victory Belt, because it should be from the jungle set, but it's missing the jungle symbol. So if you have a look at the one we have from our set here, you can see that it's obviously got the jungle symbol there, but it doesn't on that one. It's a known error with some of the jungle cards. They were printed without the symbol on, but obviously they're worth a lot more without the symbol, so it's such a shame that this one is damaged, because it's actually an error card and worth a bit more. I mean, you never know. Maybe some sort of error collector would want this still. I don't think so. I feel like that's been, someone's tried to glue that back at some point as well, because you can see here there's like a texture. Right, but let's have a look at the next one now, and it is, ooh, so this was one of the cool ones that I saw in the picture and drew my eye in. So it's an Entei from Quapolis, I think this is, and it's a reverse holo. Now obviously, as you can see, absolutely huge crease through the middle there. That's full on been bent in half, so it completely takes the value away. You know, I think you'd be lucky to get anything for this. On TCG Player, a sort of damaged card is still going for about $10, but they probably don't have great big huge creases through them. They're probably classing damaged as, you know, a bit of edge wear. So I think this one is going to be, yeah, I don't know, to be honest, if there's any value in this. I think what I'm probably going to do is I'll put it up on an eBay listing on its own, obviously detail the huge crease in it and everything, start it for 99p and just see if it gets anything. I mean, someone might want a cheap version of this for their collection, even if it's just like a placeholder in their binder. So we'll see what we can do with that. The next one we've got here is a Ninetales. Now, as you can see here, there's a lot going on with that as well. I don't know if that is fully damaged. So I don't know what's going on here. Again, it's like the foil's coming off the front, a bit like the Victory Bell. So this is from base set, but it's, again, it's not the most sought after card in the world, and it's fully damaged, this one. I think you'd be lucky to get about $1 for this, to be honest, because that's probably even, you know, it's so bad you wouldn't even want that in a binder. And then we have this card here, Meganium, and this is from Neo Genesis. Now, honestly, again, it's not too bad. It's got some whitening here on the back, and obviously quite a lot of edge wear. But I can't see where there was a crease in it. Oh, there is sort of a little line up here. I don't know if that's coming out on the lighting well or not. I don't know if that can be seen. But there's almost like a little line here, but I wouldn't call it a crease again. It's obviously, you know, heavy played, but I wouldn't call this necessarily damaged. Just that corner is the issue. Now this is actually a huge card because, so on TCG Player it's saying moderately played ones are selling for between $20 and $30. Obviously I think this is worse than moderately played. So again, not sure what this one will sell for, but it's another one. I'll probably just throw it up on eBay on its own, lots of pictures, lots of detail, and just see what we get. Maybe start it for 99p and just see what people bid on it. But there's the potential for this one to make us our money back on this package alone, because obviously, like I said, I spent about £15 on this one. So if I can get roughly that for this card, like just under, if it went for like, you know, £8 or something, we'd pretty much make our money back with the other cards included. So that's actually not too bad on this one. And then finally we have a Vaporeon from Jungle again. Now this card is massively off center. Oh, and you can see the big creasing going on in the back here. So again, another fairly heavily damaged card. You know, it is damaged. Again, you're probably looking at like $1 to $2 for this if you're lucky, just purely because of this big creasing on the back. But yeah, I think generally this package, not too bad. A lot better than the other one, put it that way. Alright, so I think we can pretty much agree that package 52 was a lot better than package 38. With a bit of luck, we might be able to make back the $21 we roughly paid for package 52, but it's going to be nothing crazy. I don't think there's any profit from today's video. I think we've got to obviously count this one as a loss. A lot of these cards here I'm going to try to put in binders. Obviously the ones that are super damaged and there is no hope for, like I said, I'm going to try and think of something more creative to do with them. And whether I sell it or whether I don't know, but I just don't want to stick these cards in a bin basically. I want to try and do something else with them. So I'll think something up and just keep an eye out in a future video for that one. Obviously when I do come to sell any of these cards on eBay, I'll be really upfront with the condition and take loads of pictures, and hopefully people have more sense than me and will actually read the description and look at the pictures so they know what they're going to be getting. I think maybe if we told people in the listings to display these cards in a dark room from very far away, we might get some interest in them. But I think the big takeaway from this video is don't be me, don't be an idiot, and read the eBay descriptions and look at the pictures before putting in a bid or making an offer. I just got too overexcited. I saw what I thought was a good deal and I just went straight in with an offer. Generally the rule is on eBay, if you manage to get a bundle of cards for cheap, the reason is usually because the cards are f***ed. Now, have I learnt my lesson from this? Probably not. I'm probably going to do this again because I go on eBay and, like I say, I get a little bit excited and all sense goes out the window. But I hope you guys can learn something from it, and I hope you guys can sort of avoid making the mistakes I do. Honestly, I'm not too upset with these purchases. I shouldn't have bought them because they're both packages of heavily damaged cards. But this is just a fun hobby for me, you know, it's not a business, it's just something I enjoy doing. And to get the chance to look through all these old school vintage cards, whether they're damaged or not, it's just a bit of fun. I just enjoy it, to be honest. It's nice to be able to look at this. Like, I've never owned this card before, or this one. So it's just nice to look at them up close. Yes, it's got a huge crease through it. It's still interesting to me. And again, just to be absolutely clear, no hate to the sellers of these packages whatsoever, because they were fully clear in the description of what they were selling. It was just me being an idiot and not doing the research. So let me know in the comments what card today is your favourite. Now, you might really enjoy one of the absolutely battered cards and you might think it's hilarious that the victory belt is falling apart. And if that's your favourite card, great. But if not, pretend that all the cards are in perfect condition and just let me know what your favourite is out of all of these, like artwork, or, you know, maybe it has some sentimental value for you, the card from when you were a kid. I'm just interested to know, so yeah, drop me a message in the comments. And as always guys, thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. Again, if you've made it this far in the video and you've enjoyed it, please think about subscribing and giving the video a like. It really helps grow the channel and pushing this out to more people. Hopefully I'm a little bit more sensible with my next purchase and we have the chance to make a bit more profit. But keep an eye out for future videos and I'll see you guys soon.